Hey guys, welcome back. So this is going to be part 2 of my end of summer transition into fall wax empties. Yeah, craziness. So I had a question in the last video that I posted, which was part 1, about the numbers that you're gonna see on a lot of my wax, like the codes, if you see the letters and numbers here. Back before my current setup, I've reorganized. I have an entire room that is like dedicated to wax makeup. Like it's my happy place, my she shed, if you will. And when I had my old setup, I used to actually, the location would reflect on where these codes were, and it also helped me keep track of what I had from which vendor, and it also let me, in my reordering process, tell what I loved, what I didn't love, the strength, the throw, the whole thing. I've bought so much wax this summer, the end of summer, that I lost basically control of a lot of this stuff. So right now it's kind of irrelevant, but that's what those are. So let's start with this. Strawberry rhubarb pie from Nana Makes Sense. This was a very, very sour rhubarb, like you broke a piece of rhubarb in half and smelled it. I like rhubarb to eat it. The scent isn't my favorite all the time unless it's with a really good strawberry. This one just kind of was heavy on the rhubarb, and it wasn't what I wanted it to be, so I wouldn't repurchase it. Blank Label Minis Pink Bow, Wild Berry Strawberry, Buttercream Pie Crust, Sugar Cookie Dough, and more. This was okay. It was on the lighter side of medium. It wasn't sour wild berry. If you're like me and you get that sour note in wild berry mousse and stuff, that one was really good, but it wouldn't be a repurchase for me. I do have more of this somewhere hiding out in my giant bucket of stuff. I used up like a couple clamshells with this. So this is Zape's Cherry Limeade, oh my God, Cherry Lemonade Slushy, Tart Lemonade and Cherry Slushy. I don't like cherry, however, this was like a fizzy blend, and I also like Rocket Pop and stuff like that, which has cherry. So if it's in like a maraschino form and it's with a fizzy, I do like cherry. I don't like black cherry, deep cherry, medicine cherry, like none of that. Sorry, I have to keep drinking my coffee. I'm exhausted. I just woke up, you guys. I work night shift, sorry. Cool Cat Shave from Empire Alchemy. This is House Shave Cream, Empire Lavender Vanilla Salty Sea Air. This smelled beautiful on cold, but couldn't really get it on warm. Why? Because Empire Alchemy just, for some reason, does not work in my home, ever. Couldn't get it. So, it is what it is. Wouldn't repurchase anything from Empire Alchemy. No shade to her. It's just, it doesn't perform, so why would I? Okay, I can't believe I'm saying this. Rose Girls Americana Peeps Cake. This was the rest of a loaf. I don't like it. I have an entire half pie, like a whole nother half pie in Americana Peeps Cake. I don't know why or what it is. I get that sour, obnoxious note from wild berry mousse in here. So guess what? If you guys like my D-stashes, this one's gonna be in it. I can't do it anymore. I cannot. Whatever that sour note is, I need to find out what oil that is so I can avoid it, because I can't do it. It literally makes my stomach turn. It smells like, don't even want to talk about it. That Smell Good Shop, Avo Bath. This was phenomenal. I'm not usually a fan of Avo Bath, but this was amazing. I used one tiny little cube in my bathroom and it was super strong, amazing. I would absolutely repurchase that. Dogs are gonna bark. Somebody's pulling up. I think it sounds like UPS. They always bark at the UPS truck, and they're not even coming to my house. Half Moon from Vintage Chic Scents. Invigorating blend of sweet orange and peppermint. This was a weird blend to me, but I tried it anyway. It was actually not that bad. Wouldn't repurchase it, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I love my peppermint, but I'm not a fan of orange, and I'm definitely not a fan of them together. All right, Vintage Chic Scents, To Catch a Thief. Do you see the age on this? This was a monster. Throws like a monster. Love To Catch a Thief. It's a very sharp peppermint, which I love. I use it in the bedroom, and I have a bunch more of it, and I will always repurchase it. I think out of every vendor I've ever tried, Vintage Chic Scents has my favorite peppermints and favorite peppermint blends. I think she does peppermint blends very well. And they usually perform really well, too. Vanilla Lavender Noel from Rose Girls. It was okay if you like more of a strong herbal leaning lavender. I don't, so I wouldn't repurchase it. It was okay. It was a good throw. Great performer, just not my favorite blend itself. I like Rose Girls Sweet Peppermints. Vintage Road Candles, Pink Margaritas, Pink Sugar Type, Lime Margarita, Blonde Moment Green Apple. This was actually really nice. I used that in the bedroom, oddly enough. I don't know why, but I did. And it was good. Pier 39 from Purple Fox. I think this was a fizzy. Yep, this was a fizzy-ish blend. I'm pretty sure. It's hard to remember now. It's been a while since I melted this. It didn't really stand out to me. Purple Fox for me is very hit or miss. I love Purple Fox. I love their blends and stuff, but it's hit or miss if they perform. All right, Sweet Sweet Sage Scents, Ship of Fools, pink sugar, toasted marshmallow, blackberry, and zucchini bread. This was really nice. I used this in the bedroom. Very comforting, very warm, very sweet, delicious. Midnight Munchies from Empire Alchemy, pink sugar, lavender, toasted marshmallow, lemon ride shortbread. Do you think I smelled this? No. Sorry. I wish I would, because I love her blends. They smell amazing on cold, but that's all I get is on cold. Sassy Girl Aroma, Teas Noir Type. Sassy is a tried and true #1 vendor of all time right now as we speak. Teas Noir is just basically a dupe of the perfume. It has a lot of notes. I'll let you pause and read if you really want to, because I can't pick those notes out in this blend. It smells like a sweet, delicious perfume. I used it in my bedroom. I have a whole nother brittle of it, and it was amazing. This was a random purple wax. Don't know what it was, who it was by. Got it in a random D-stash, and no idea. Oddly enough, I think I actually like the way it smelled, but I don't know what it is. Vintage Chic Scents, Times Square Countdown. This is a 2017. This was like a champagne-ish, fruity, fizzy scent. It was okay. It was good. She has really good fizzy scents too. Rose Girls Kokomo. This was a really sweet, like saltwater taffy something or other, cotton candy, whatever, sweet blend. It was okay. It wasn't as strong as normally for Rose Girls is. What? Another glitch in the Matrix. I don't know what I was just saying. It wasn't as strong as Rose Girls normally is for me, but it was good. Wow. Big Ben. I have no idea what this smelled like, but I remember really, really liking it and not expecting to. I don't remember what this smelled like, but I'll tell you, I need to find out. This was really nice, and it performed very well. I used it in the bathroom, and it was great. My daughter used up the sea of swirly twirly gumdrops from Rose Girls. This smelled like those, like the spiced gumdrops you get at Christmas time. She loved it. I loved it. It was a powerhouse. That was a good one. Love Yourself I can never say this. Love Yourself Fluff Puffs. It's like a, a cookie bakery. I think it's like strawberry in it, maybe. I think, right? Yeah, I think. I don't remember. It's like a bakery, sweet, fruity, something or other from Rose Girls. It was okay. Not my favorite. Wouldn't repurchase it, but this shocked me so much. This is Nana Makes Sense, which again is very, very, very hit or miss in my house. This was cucumber mint, which two things that I don't usually like, because I love peppermint, but usually mint is like sweet mint, spearmint, whatever. This was so refreshing, clean, true cucumber. It wasn't like a perfumey Bath and Body Works, like, when you were 16 cucumber. It was like an actual, cucumber water. It was beautiful. Very strong too. Lemon curd wild berry smoothie from Super Tarts. This was okay. I used it in the bathroom. It's just like what it sounds like, but not my favorite blend. Super Tarts mixed berry sea salt agave. This was really nice. I do like sea salt agave. It was a very refreshing blend. I might actually repurchase this for the summertime. It reminds me of like a really warm summer day. This is actually from Pink Zebra. My friend Lisa is a consultant. She's amazing. She sent me a bunch of samples. This is French vanilla. My son used this in his room. This is probably the least well-performing one that I've gotten so far from Pink Zebra. They usually do very, very well for me. They are expensive, but you don't need a lot. That one is probably the lesser of the performances for me. This one was actually really good. Life's a Peach. I hate peach usually. This was really nice. I used this up in my upstairs here, and it performed very, very well. This is one of the few peach scents that don't smell like cat urine to me. It smelled like the fruity or the peach ring O's, the candy peach, which I actually really liked. Southbound Under the Sea, berry citrus, sugary sweetness with the refreshing breeze of salty sea air. I remember really, really liking this. I think I used it in the bathroom. Maybe it wasn't this one I liked. There's another oceanic. It might be like, it might not have been this one. This one has that little bit of a sour note from the berries, so maybe it wasn't that one. I'm all confused. You guys, this is what happens when you wait so long to do your empties. Empire Alchemy Rabbit Moon, white floral bergamot, tonka bean, oak moss, hint of raspberry. This smelled gorgeous on cold, smelled like nothing on warm. Salt Mountain Ferris Wheel After Dark, another one that is perfect to my preferences for scent. I got this in a D-stash, so I don't know how it was stored. I love it on cold, but I couldn't get it on warm. I know Salt Mountain's coming up with a pre-order, or by the time you guys see it, it might already be over. But I'm questioning whether to just try it and see if new Salt Mountain's better. I never really got into Salt Mountain yet. I haven't got a lot from her, but I'm scared that I'm gonna buy, a loaf or whatever and then have it not perform. Old Crooked Trail, Little Blue Box Cafe. My kids used this up. It was white chocolate mocha lattes and cupcakes at Tiffany's. This was amazing. It was so strong, so nice. They loved it. I loved it. I'm sad they're no longer in business. Rose Girls Escape to Neverland. This was like a fizzy, like cocktail scent or like a fruity fizzy scent. I'm kind of getting out of fizzy. I think I overdid it this summer on fizzy, so I'm gonna try to give myself a good long break and go back into it because I have a lot of fizzy scents, but that one I wouldn't repurchase. There's something in there I don't like. It might be pineapple. Fairy Fluff from Vintage Chic. Sweet sugar, or sweet honey lavender spun sugar. I loved this, and I did not expect to. Usually when there's like a honey lavender mix, it's very like honey heavy. This was beautiful. I would absolutely repurchase this. This performed very well in my bedroom. Really loved it. Standout. Dapper Dachshunds, Dragon Fruit. Dragon Fruit, Guava, Bergamot, Coconut Blossom, Jasmine, and Gin. I used this in the bathroom. It was okay. It was like a medium throw. I haven't really been blown away by Dapper Dachshunds, unfortunately. They also aren't the best of performances for me right now. We'll see. Bento Wax, So Sleepy, which is So White, Peppermint, and Lavender. This is a lighter one. They're old, I get it. Bento has been long gone, but I do have a bunch of it, and I'm trying to use the rest of it up. So I'm not too upset about that one. It's not my favorite scent ever, but I do have Bento that performs very well for me. Savannah Blue Solitude. This was like a minty, refreshing zen type of blend. It was okay. This one wasn't as bad as, you know, the other ones as far as lacking performance, but still I'm not going to repurchase, I don't think, from them again. I don't know who this is by. I'm assuming it's Rose Girls. I could be wrong. Wildberry Mousse, Blueberry Birthday Cake, Jelly Donut. I think it's either Rose Girls or Savannah, or oh my God, Sassy Girl Aroma. Either way, this was beautiful. This Wildberry Mousse, whatever one this was not the sour Wildberry Mousse. It was so fruity, so delicious. I loved it, and it was a powerhouse. Gilligan's Brew from Rose Girls. I couldn't get much out of this. These were just samples of little mini melters. It was older, so it's fine. I know Rose Girls enough what I can order and what I can't. That'll work for me in my house, so I'm not too worried about it. Country Lane Keepsakes Blue Raspberry Icy. I've never ordered from Country Lane. I got this in a D-stash. It was like a fruity, fizzy, rocket pop kind of scent. It was okay. I don't even know if they're in business. I've never heard of them before getting those, so we're not even sure about that. All right, we have Geo and Turner Elderflower Ginger Cordial, which was elderflower, ginger, and honey. This was beautiful. I did blend this with some melon scents. Beautiful. I don't even know if Geo and Turner are still making wax. Like, I would reorder from them if they were. I just don't know. I haven't seen them lately. Then we have Banana Cream Pie Waffle Cone from L3. My son used this up in his room. I honestly couldn't tell you how it performed, and I honestly don't think he could, because I don't think we were even here when we put it in, and then I think we left like right after we put it in. Nana Makes Sense Earl Grey. I will give her this. She makes amazing tea scents. Unfortunately, I'm not a tea lover, so I wouldn't repurchase it, but if you like Earl Grey, she's got a good one. Handworks Era Citrus Fir Ozone Eucalyptus Cedarwood and Amber. This I used in the bathroom. It was really nice. It was very, very nice. I did get a very strong pine from it, but it was not an astringent, like, cat pee pine, if that makes sense. This shocked me too. Sweet Sage Scents Cookie Monster. Sugar Cookie, Vanilla Sugar, Waffle Cone, Vanilla Bean Noel. This was a monster throw. Usually Cookie Monster scents really don't wow me at all. That one was amazing. I would repurchase that one, to be honest. Then we have from Unique Creations, Strawberry Fields Forever, which is strawberry jam, strawberry shortcake, strawberry pound cake. I didn't get much of anything. I never do from that vendor, so. L3 Waxy Wonders, Root Beer Float, Black Cherry. My son loves root beer, so he always hoards all my root beer. He loved it. L3 is a good performer for me, usually. This one blew my mind, okay? I was not expecting to like this. I'm not a fan of either of these in the name. Cocoa Butter and Cashmere. Tonka bean, coconut, cocoa butter, amber, cedar, and musk. I loved this. I used this in my bedroom, and my gosh, it was so strong, so sweet, so delicious. Like, definite repurchase, which shocks me because I usually hate scents like that. This is from Woodwick. These are those little mini clamshells in vanilla bean. They don't have pretty much any scent. I don't know why I even bother using them up. I just throw them in with a mixer and move on with my life because I have a lot of them, so. We're whittling them down, though. Sensationals Festive Bubbly from last holiday season. Make it pop. This is like a powdery champagne, is the best way I could describe it. A powdery champagne scent. It's a powerhouse. It is so strong. It lasts forever, but it's just, like I said, it's not my favorite, so I don't like champagne scents. Wouldn't repurchase it, but if you like that stuff, by all means, it's a monster. And I don't know if it's out right now. It'll probably come out again, I'm sure. It was a favorite by a lot of people. Here's the other cherry lemonade slushy, tart lemonade cherry slushy. This was the other, I mixed it with the bag. They were the same scent, so I just used them both up. Zape, did I say that was L3? I don't know if I said anything. That's Zape. This is also Zape. This is Wonka Pops, which is lollipops and fizzy soda. I love Zape's fizzy. They have my favorite fizzy ever. And their performance is impeccable. Zape has always performed very well in my home. I will always repurchase. All right. Cottage Base Scents, Pink Peppermint. Shockingly enough, I really didn't get much of this. It was Pink Sugar Fresh Peppermint. It smells incredible on cold. It might have just been that it was older. It's from 2017. I never judge a vendor by that long of an age gap between the time it was made and the time I used it. So, oh my God, I wish I could figure out exactly how this is made, because Golden Willow doesn't really work for me in my house. But this blend is freaking delicious. Marshmallow flambe, burnt sugar, hint of smoke, and vanilla on cold. God, I could smell this all day. It is like marshmallow fireside on crack. It is so strong. Like the scent itself is strong in the clam, but once you melt it, I just didn't get it. Hayden Row Campfire. Campfire is a sweet campfire, but not marshmallow. Hayden Row's campfire smells like you had a fire outside and then you got the coals damp, but they're still smoldering. That's exactly what that smells like. There's a weird sweetness to it. Not weird in a bad way, just different from any other fireside scent I've ever smelled. Really good though. I finally used up Shaka. I'm not hoarding anymore. I hoarded this since 2016 and I had like 3 cubes left and I finally used it. So they say the scent notes are sandalwood, bergamot, and lime. I get a whole lot more in here. This is what I call a masculine, beachy, a sweet, masculine, beachy scent. It is gorgeous. It is a monster. That thing will throw for 3 straight days in my house with my warmers on 24/7. If they ever bring it back, I will repurchase it. It is beautiful. Candles from the Keeping Room, Coconut Lavender Zucchini Fluff. Really liked this one too. This was very strong on the zucchini, but you did get that lavender, and then it was creamy from that coconut. Really liked it. A couple more from Pink Zebra. Smoothie, my son used in his room. I was not here. I was at work. I work out of town for 5 days in a row, 4 or 5 days in a row. I stay out there in a separate house. I live in a downstairs there, so I have melters there too, but I'm not home a lot. So my son used that up. I have no review on it whatsoever. Orange slices, I did smell. It is very good. This is one of the few oranges that I would melt. It is a very authentic orange, kind of like an orange juice. It was really nice, very strong. Rose Girls Lemon Verbena Suntan Lotion. This was nice. It was a, like it says, it was like a lemon and suntan. I don't know if I would repurchase it, but it was a good one if you like those blends. Another vendor I miss, Wax Workshop. See You in Fiji. I loved this. Coconut, lime, verbena, butt naked, melons, strawberries, pears, fresh green apples. This was just a really nice, summery, fresh, delicious scent. I miss that vendor a lot. All right, Savannah Blue, Boo You Whore. Pardon me. I know there's children. I'm sorry. This was just a fizzy scent. Again, even the fizzies for her don't perform very well for me, so it is what it is. From Silky, Sex on the Beach Strawberry Daiquiri. I wasn't a big fan of this only because I don't like that. I don't like that tropical fruit scent anymore. I used to really like it, but now I can't even handle pineapple. I can pick pineapple out of any scent because I don't like it. And unfortunately, that narrows down my choices for a lot of summer wax, but it is what it is. All right, another Savannah Blue. This was strawberry filled cake with blueberry frosting. This one was okay. It was like a light medium. I used it at the other house, the smaller house that I stay at, and it was okay. This one was a rave of my daughter. Grape popsicle. This was so strong. She only used a tiny little corner of it. She would absolutely love if I repurchased that again. It was great. Fresh mint blueberry muffins, exactly what it smelled like. Blueberry muffins with fresh mint included. I'm not a big fan of like mint and fruit together. It just kind of makes me feel weird, so I wouldn't repurchase it, but it was good if you like that stuff. Glitterati, Zucchini Lime Vanilla Bean Noel. This is one of the only Glitterati's, and it was old, 2017, that performed amazingly. This was super strong. Did not last more than 2 hours, but it was strong while it did. I would not repurchase Glitterati even if I could, because I don't understand the hype. They're not what people make them out to be for me. I don't know. This is another one of the, what the heck? Oh, it's a piece of plastic. Weird. Why do I have a thing? This is another Woodwick Vanilla Bean Clam. Same thing. Just use it as a mixer, whatever. This surprised me. Southbound Naughty or Nice. Japanese grapefruit, spring melons, rose, lotus blossoms, lily of the valley with notes of bamboo and white musk. This is beautiful, fresh, clean, just light. Not light, like it was strong, but like light, uplifting light, if that makes sense. Amazing. Really nice. Would repurchase it, actually. A Savannah Blue Sweet Nothings. That's exactly what I smelled. Smelled sweet nothing. It literally smelled sweet, but like I couldn't get anything else with it. Barely even a throw. It's not funny. It is funny, but it's not funny. I'm sorry. I'm not picking on her, you guys. I know a lot of people love her wax, and that's fine. It just, I'm frustrated because I have a lot of it, and I can't do anything with it. Okay, this is Wash Your Blues Away. This one performed. This was a great laundry scent. Lovely. Amazing. Like spring, grass, laundry. Awesome. Loved it. One of the very few. Sunshine and Salt Water. I don't remember this. What the heck? How do I not remember that? This was a beachy scent. This, I think this one performed really well. This is like that salty air, suntan lotion kind of scent. I think that one actually performed too. Zape, The Big Mistake. Orange Creamsicle, Fruity Pebbles Fizzy Soda. I actually really liked this even though there's orange creamsicle in it. Hannah's Heavenly Scents, Pink Stiletto, Cotton Candy. I don't even know if that's supposed to be like that, but it's like cocktail. This was nice. It wasn't my favorite from Hannah's Heavenly Scents. This was my last of Hannah's Heavenly Scents. If you guys don't know that vendor, I can't even talk about it. It makes me cry. So, yes, we're going to move on from that very quickly. It was phenomenal. Her stuff was always phenomenal, and I cherished every moment I got to melt it, and yeah. Gonna start choking up. Oh my goodness. Wonderberry Marshmallow Cinnamon Bun. My son used this up. He really liked it. It was just a marshmallow cinnamon bun. Okay, Scentsy Mysterious. This was like a cologne-y, I don't even know. It was like a cologne-y scent, musky, musty. I wouldn't repurchase it. I actually couldn't stand it once I melted it. I used it in the bathroom. Sassy Girl Aroma Blackberry Best Friends Blonde Moment Cream Soda. I actually got more of a grape to this. Oddly enough, it smelled like grapey in a way. Yeah, it smells like blackberry, huckleberry, grapey, like along those lines. It was good. It didn't perform all that well, but you can see how yellow the wax, or how yellow the clamshell is, which never happens with Sassy Girl. It actually shocked me when I saw it. I was like, what the heck? So it's fine. I love Sassy. She's my favorite vendor, so nothing negative to say. This I wish was stronger. I loved this, but I can also make this. Take Me to Tuscany from Posh Olive. It was tomato leaf and basil. I didn't get tomato leaf and basil. What I got, to be honest with you, was dirt. I got garden dirt and maybe some green notes, maybe a little bit of basil. Liked it a lot. I can make a custom of it, but that didn't perform all that well. It did perform. It was just a very light throw, or a light strengthened throw. But I love the blend. Like, this is amazing for me, but I just couldn't, like I said, I couldn't get it to throw very well. All right, this was Summertime Blues from Southbound. Fresh and fruity blend of Sicilian lemon, lime, fresh oranges, and a hint of ozone. Very clean, very fresh, very crisp. It actually didn't perform as well as I thought it would, being all the citrus. Usually citrus does really well. It wasn't very strong, but it was good if you like that blend, that mix of blends, if you will. Okay, this is from Whiff Envy, Unicorn Charms. My daughter melted this. She absolutely loved it. It was like I remember it being fruity and candy-like, and she adored it, my 6-year-old. This is from my friend Kim's company, Rustic Lane Wax, Butterscotch. This was really nice. I really like Rustic Lane. It's all hand done. She's a breast cancer stage 4 survivor. She is still currently surviving very well, that I know of. I haven't talked to her in a bit, and that being said, I need to go message her and see how she's been, but I really like her wax. I have ordered from her before. I don't remember what this was. I think there was a bag in this, or a clamshell in this, or a scent shot in this, and I don't remember what it was, so I'm sorry, but I don't know what it was. Oh, Lord. Okay. So then I used up 2 of these little tiny Scentsy samples. I have a little bit of these left, not many. I popped these out of the container and put them in my bathroom. Little, like, single, little wall warmers that take tiny bits. Apricot Vanilla smells amazing on cold. It really didn't perform very well on warm. This thing, though, sea salt and avocado. I've heard my friend Susan Fitzpatrick talk about this all the time. Susan, I don't know why I just don't listen to you, because this is phenomenal. It doesn't even smell like avocado or sea salt. It smells like a fresh, clean, citrusy, delicious. I love it. It's so fresh, and I'm kicking myself for not trying it sooner. So thank you, Susan, for finally prying my eyelids open and making me see that and use it. Destination Wax Jelly Cronut. This was very bready to me. I was hoping it'd be a little more donut-ish, but it had a very strong fresh baked bread scent. So I don't know if I would repurchase that. I'm not a big fan of like the cronut donuts trend thing, but I love Destination Wax. So I used up Kay's Midnight Pomegranate in the bathroom. It was okay. Nothing I would repurchase. I don't like pomegranate usually. Anyway. This one shocked me. Candy Panda Funnel Cake. This smelled amazing. This is the dough that I want to smell with like a cronut donut fried dough. It's sweet, it's delicious, it's authentic. Usually Candy Panda does not perform. I don't buy Candy Panda anymore. I probably won't anyway, but that was a kind of a diamond in the rough, if you will, for that brand for me. Oh, Rockets, why'd you have to go out of business? Satsuma Blonde Moment Bora Bora, you guys, this was a powerhouse. This lasted 3 days in my warmer. It was so good. And I typically hate all of those scents, but this was so good. Oh, God, what the hell, Rockets. All right, Peppermint Dreams from Scentsy. This is an oldie, you can see by the packaging. This is a very, I don't want to say astringent, strong herbal peppermint. Very kick you in the face. It wasn't creamy. It wasn't sweet. It was like, bam, peppermint. Wouldn't repurchase it. I actually like more of the like vanilla candy cane marshmallow peppermint. And I saved my absolute favorite for last. And I can't get it because it breaks my heart. So if you guys know anybody that dupes this scent, anybody that dupes it or has the oils to dupe it, please let me know. This was Gypsy Monroe Pink and Fluffy. Cotton Candy Laundromat, which is laundry detergent and fabric softener. You guys, this, oh my God. This was so strong that I used like 2 or 3 cubes and I couldn't melt anything in my entire house, any of the rooms, any of the bathrooms, because it took over my whole house and it lasted for like 2 freaking days. I loved Pink and Fluffy. I would buy it in loaves if anybody is selling it. So that's the end of that. So you guys, oh, I told you it was huge. I'm so glad we got into 2. I can't believe how long these videos are. I'm so sorry. That's my empties for the end of summer into the transition of fall. I still have melts at my work that I have not even brought home yet. So that'll be a whole nother video. I could actually film it out at my house at work too, I guess. But either way, thank you guys so much for watching and supporting me at all times, you know, through the thick and thin. I appreciate you all so much. I will be uploading regularly again. I know I've said that before, but all I can do is tell you to trust me. So keep an eye out for the next video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.